You are welcome to Vedic TV, where you get information based on fact.
Former DSS director sends urgent message to Tinubu, demands IPOB leaders release. What's up, people? Well, today's news is Nnamdi Kanu and the Department of State Service Director, the former Department of State Service Director, telling Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, who is the IPOB leader as of the moment. So, without much further ado, let's get into the news. A former director of the Department of State Services, DSS, Mike Ejiofor, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to unconditionally release Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, as a potential solution to the escalating insecurity in Nigeria's southeast region. Ejiofor made this appeal during an interview on Arise TV morning show on Thursday, emphasizing the urgent need to prioritize security challenges across the country. It therefore expressed concerns over the rising violence in the southeast, where unknown gunmen have unleashed terror on innocent civilians under the guise of advocating for Kanu's release. He suggested that releasing the IPOB leader could significantly reduce the violence, which has severely impacted the region's economy and stability. Highlighting the broader security challenges in Nigeria, Ejiofor noted that each region faces unique threats requiring tailored approaches. He acknowledged improvements in tackling insurgency in the northeast, where isolated cases of violence persist despite earlier progress. Similarly, the Northwest has seen relative success in curbing banditry through the coordinated efforts of intelligence and security forces. Turning to the Southeast, Ejiofor advocated for a political solution, arguing that dialogue and reconciliation are critical to resolving the unrest fueled by agitation for Biafra. We should prioritize the issue of our security challenges, he said. There are some that are political, while others require kinetic and non kinetic approaches. In the case of the Southeast, the government should take the initiative to find a political solution, especially with regard to the unknown gunmen and Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor urged President Tinubu's administration to seize the opportunity to release Kanu unconditionally and observe whether it would lead to a cessation of violence in the region. He pointed out that many of the attackers claim to be fighting for Kanu's cause, despite the IPOB's leaders' condemnation of their action. Kanu has spoken out against the sit-at-home orders and other destructive activities attributed to his supporters, Ejiofor explained. He has made it clear that he does not support these measures that harm the economic and livelihood of the very people they claim to represent. How can you fight for a cause and simultaneously destroy the lives and economy of those you seek to defend? Ejiom, Eji, Ejiofor remarks align with growing calls from various stakeholders for President Tinubu to adopt a reconciliatory approach to the Southeast crisis. Many believe that addressing the grievances fueling the unrest, including the continued detention of Kanu, is essential to restoring peace and stability. Well, release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see if unknown gunmen killings will stop. You guys have heard it though, because a lot of people are saying that it's because of Nnamdi Kanu that a lot of things are happening here in the southeast. Like this whole sit-at-home thing, I basically call it a third weekend for them because you don't get to move. You have a weekend on Saturday, Sunday, and now you also have a Monday. And the whole issue with the whole sit at home thing is how badly you cannot move. Like if you're, let's say, in Oka, and you maybe wanted to go to Onitsha market to get something, you can't go because it is sit at home. There is no transportation. The means of vehicles you would see on the road will be less compared to what you would see on a normal day. You find it very hard to transport yourself from places like that. So aside from the whole sit at home thing, Kanu is also saying that he has talked against it. So let them release him. Let's know where the problem of the Southeast is coming from. Let's see whether the killings of the unknown gunmen are going to stop, because majority of them are using Kanu as a cover-up story to the society. They'll say, that since Kanu is still in prison, they are doing everything they can to make sure he's released, legally or illegally, that he has to be released. That the sit at home order is because of Kanu, that Kanu has to be released. Once Kanu is released, the sit at home order will be lifted. And thinking it is instructions from Kanu. Meanwhile, Kanu never said any of those things. Kanu didn't ask you to go about shooting innocent civilians. He didn't ask you to terrorize the very same people you seek to defend. Yet you keep destroying them. The very same people that you are seeking to protect and defend, that Biafra, you destroy and put them in a state of fear and traumatize the living daylight out of them. So, Tinubu, we're urging our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to please release Nnamdi Kanu, because the Southeast is also part of Nigeria for now as it stands. It is still part of the Nigeria. So anything that happens also pains how the country is. So he should look at it from another angle. And please, allow them release this man so that we'll know where the problem of the country is coming from. With that being said, my people, we have come to the end of today's news and content. We appreciate you for always tuning in to listen. And yes, I'll keep saying it. Why have you not subscribed? You always come back to our channel. Why have you not subscribed? So please hit that subscription button. As well, turn on your notification. As well, like, comment, share, and still subscribe again. Yeah. Have a blessed day. Bye.